What is up, guys? TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another Rebuildmas. It is Rebuildmas number 5. 5 days in already. As you guys remember, we have our trusty advent calendar. Number 5 is located right here, just so you guys can see. So I'm gonna open this bad boy up. You guys know the drill at this point if you've been following along with this little series. We're gonna open it up. It's gonna normally what we've gotten so far are just packs. I think there is an option of getting like only a card, but it is going to be another pack, just a regular pack. Like I said, we're getting closer and closer to being, getting the good packs, like the rare packs, I guess. Because as you guys may or may not remember, there's one exclusive evergreen pack, 2 stamped original cards, plus 1 original pack. So yeah, we are getting closer to when we're guaranteed to get one of those. So, that being said, this is our pack. It's a regular pack. It's nothing special. But we're going to go ahead and rip this bad boy open. It's 5 cards. So, we have 5 players to build our team around. Alright. So, the first card I'm seeing is on the back. And it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. But I think we can work with it. Our first player, you know what this will play. It is going to be Mr. Jackson Holiday. I don't mind that. He's a good young player. Got good potential on him. Our next player is going to be Dylan Cease. Solid. Definitely solid. I'm not going to lie. I did not want to see this. We do get stuck with Chris Sale. Very good in the game. Problem is he's old and he regresses really quickly. Oh. Our next player is Ryan Helsley. Yeah, he's not very good in this game anymore. And then the last player, the player I thought was decent, is Sandy Alcantara. I don't know how everyone says it. But we got 4 pitchers and 1 hitter. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys together. I don't think I'm going to make any moves the first year besides signing the free agents. So yeah, I'm going to put the team together and then we'll hop in. Alright, so I put the team together and I started making some signings. And I stopped for a second. I was like, you know what I didn't even think about? Chris Sale probably has a legend. So, we took his legend version. The legend version is a relief pitcher, but I turned him into a starter, gave him some potential. So, yeah. That's why he looks like this. That's why he's this good. So, I figured let's have fun with it. I never said it, but that is kind of a rule I have. Like, if I get Bryce Harper, I can use his legend version. Or if I get Max Scherzer and he has a legend version, I'm allowed to use it. But yeah, I didn't even think about that till now, so yeah, we have better Chris Sale. Alright, we are at the Home Run Derby. The team is awful. No one here, obviously. We're currently 36 and 60, so I'm not going to make any moves. I know I said that last time, but this time I actually mean it. Because I don't want to sit there for an hour, so. Yeah, that being said, who are our All-Stars? I say, like, multiple, but no. Who is the one singular? I'm guessing Sale. It's not Sale. Which is very intriguing to say it lightly. It's not, what's his name either, Helsley. Is it Jackson Holiday? It is Jackson Holiday, hitting 236. Wow, alright. I'm just gonna assume that we don't have anyone else here, considering I only had 1 hitter. Yeah, no, that would be a very accurate assumption. So, yeah, the team sucks. I'll show you guys a draft class in a minute. Yeah. Alright, we had a very, I'd say solid draft. 3 guys with 90 potential, and then we got 4 in the 80s. All of this being, good trade value for the next year, so, yeah. Alright, we won 57 games, which I think is actually worse than the Rockies record in real life. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they won 43 games this year, so kind of funny. But our team sucked, as you guys could probably guess. Sale was a beast. 6 and 16 with a 2.82 ERA. Obviously, didn't win anything this year. Had a WAR of 5.6, so he was a stud. Just we don't have anything to help him out. Dylan Cease up a couple overall. Sandy up a couple. Jackson Holiday up I think like 4. Good growth from him. Descalfani, I don't know why he's always a beast in this game, but he is. Zach Jackson does the job. Where is our other guy? Ryan Helsley. 35 saves with 11 blown saves. Wow. He's up to a 72 though, so he's getting better, which is what we need to see from him. I think those are the only players we had. It was these three, Ryan Helsley, and then Jackson Holiday. So I'm gonna try to make a couple big signings this offseason. Don't know how well that's gonna go considering we won 57 games, but we'll see in a minute. All right, we finally get our first signing. It's not a great one. It's Kyle Schwarber. But this is the third time where I've offered a player and then they're telling me that I have the last chance. And 9 times out of 10, you lose those. So, Schwarber, thank you for coming to the Rockies. You're going to probably have to learn to play first base, but you'll be fine. We also get Miguel Andujar. I normally trade for him, so, glad that we can get him in free agency. He's probably going to end up playing third, if I had to guess, but, yeah, good pickup. We do also add Matt Strom. There we go. We get Luke Weaver, too. I think it's the last deal we're going to make. We missed out on a lot of the free agents I wanted, unfortunately, so now is when I'm going to probably start making some trades, so, yeah. All right, we're going to trade Alonso Cortez, Doug James, and Vinny Carmona for Brent Rooker and Jacob Wilson. All right, we're going to trade Christian Rayburn, Tobias Savage, and Guillermo Polanco for Will Smith. All right, we're going to trade James Karinchak, Brian Sammons, and I think this is our last drafted player for Roki Sasaki and Hye-Seung Kim, who's going to play probably left field for us. But his contact's nuts. He hits the ball, gets on base. So that's what we need on this team. We're going to make this deal and hope it does well for us. All right, we're going to trade Marco Chassin for Trace Bright, Chase McDermott, and Tyler Wells. They're going to be turned into starters and traded, so yeah. All right, we're going to trade Tyler Wells and a Joe Random for Eric Lauer, who's going to be our 5th starter, who's going to be a beast. This rotation... Who am I missing? Oh my god, Roki Sasaki. What the... I'm going to make this deal. I'm going to go get Roki Sasaki back. Hold on. Alright, we're trading Chase McDermott for Roki Sasaki and Adrian Morhone. I gave him 0 potential because there's no way in hell I'm making this mistake twice. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to trade Anthony Desclafani and Arelvis Martinez to the Guardians for Joey Cantillo and Will Dion. Alright, we're going to trade Joey Gallo and Joey Cantillo and Will Dion back to the Guardians. We're going to take Kate Smith and Emmanuel Clase from them. Alright, we're going to trade a Joe Random, Trace Bright, and JT Chargois for Bailey Falter and Asa Lacy. We're going to trade a Joe Random and Bailey Falter for Mason Miller. I think that is the last one we're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, he's going to be the last reliever we get. The only position I kind of want is a better left fielder, but if we have to run Verdugo, I won't be too mad. I think our team's good enough on its own, so, yeah. We're going to trade Declan Cronin and Asa Lacy for Clark Candiotti, Adam Leverett, and Nestor Cortez. Alright, we're going to trade Dylan Coleman, Nestor Cortez, and Clark Candiotti for Steven Kwan, and I think that's going to finish off our team. I might need a DH, or I might need to find a platoon-type DH spot. Actually, I already have that. So, yeah, Kwan's going to be the last player we get. Let's get to the All-Star break. If I need to make more moves, then I will. Alright, we are at the Home Run Derby. The team is doing very well. Brent Rooker is going off. Exactly what we like to see here. Defensively, not very good, but he is a beast of a hitter, so, yeah, nice. All-Star game, we are second. We're 50-39. We're 6.5 back on the Dodgers, but we are in first for the wild card by a few games, so pretty good. All-Star game, Will Smith is the backstop. Chris Sale is also here. Brad Lord, wow, doing a job there. Adrian Morhone is here, as well as Ryan Helsley up to 75, 27-4, not bad. Will Smith, we already saw him. He's a beast. First base, no Schwarber, no one at second. I wanted Suarez, but he didn't sign with me, so sucks. No Kwan, no, what's his name, Jackson Holiday. Brent Rooker is here, though, which is nice. Yeah, doing well so far. I'll show you guys the draft class, but I don't think we're going to need it. All right, we're going to trade Nick Maton. Rick Kelly, and Adam Leverett for Edmundo Sosa, who kills lefties, so kind of want him to be our lefty platoon DH. So, yeah. Alright, we had a very solid draft. Don't think we're going to need it, though, so let's finish out the rest of the season. Alright, we finished 94 and 68. We are a wild card team because, yeah. So we won 94 games, but we're ranked behind the Reds because they won their division, and the Phillies, even though we have the second best record on this side, which is unfortunate. But the White Sox made the playoffs at 76 wins. 76 wins. Is this the worst record that's ever made the playoffs? They are the 30th ranked team in everything, pretty much. And they made the playoffs with 76 wins. I don't want to hear anything about this division not being bad. Because, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did kill the Guardians by taking, like, all of their good players. But still. Wow. Alright, I'm going to go fix the team. And then we're going to hop into the playoffs. Actually, I lied. League leaders, Chris Sale led the league in strikeouts. Batting war. I keep forgetting to do this. Will Smith, 5.8, did pretty well. Brent Rooker with 3.9. Probably would have been higher, but the defense sucks. Jackson Holliday with 3.1. He was playing center field this year. Hit 246, 23 home runs. Not a bad year for him. Anyone else? No. Pitching war, though, Chris Sale, 3.6. Not a great year. But you know what? He made the All-Star team. That's all that matters to me. Eric Lauer, they did a pretty good job, 3 and 5, or 3.5. Sandy with a 3.1, Dylan with a 2.9. Very good seasons from the two of them. And then Roki with a 2.5, 13 and 11. A little disappointing, but that's all right. Anyone else? Adrian Morhone, 1.7. K. Smith, 1.4. How did the main man Ryan Helsley do? It's up to a 76, so honestly not bad. 6 and 4, 45 and 7. 2.96 ERA, so definitely helped save his career a little bit. That being said, though, I'm going to go put the team together, and we will hop into the playoffs. Alright, we're taking on the Cubs. Chris Sale versus Justin Steele, Game 1. Is a W. Sasaki versus Shota. Is a loss. Lauer versus Horton. Is a W. We're taking on the Dodgers. I'm going to go fix the rotation, and we're going to see if we can take them down. Pause. Whoa. Alright, we are taking on the Dodgers. Sale versus Ohtani. Is a W. Sasaki versus Yamamoto. Is a W. Lauer versus Snell for the sweep. No. Sandy versus Glasnow. There we go. We're taking on the Phillies. Let's go fix the rotation, and then we'll hop in. Alright, Sale versus Wheeler, Game 1. Is a W. Sasaki versus Luzardo. Is a loss. Lauer versus Sanchez. Is a W. Sandy versus Nola. W. Cease versus Wheeler to move on. Is a W. Yeah, I'm going to go fix the team, and then we'll hop into the World Series. I just realized we didn't sim. The White Sox are in the World Series with their 76-win team. We bet this better be a sweep. Sale versus Zach Littell is a loss. Sasaki versus Shane Smith is a loss. Lauer versus Cannon is a win. Sandy versus Littell is a win. Cease versus Burke is a loss. Sale versus Smith. We have a Game 7. I'm going to go check, make sure our team looks good, and then we'll hop into it. Alright, just so you guys can see, Cease, Sandy, and Sale are all here. Obviously, Roki's on the bump for this one, so they don't matter. But we have Jackson Holliday. I also forgot to show you where is he. Ryan Helsley is also here. So, team's ready to go. Game 7. I don't know why we're in a Game 7 with a 76-win team. They got Zach Littell on the bump. Yeah.
Let's play ball.
Oh, my God.
Ow.
Thank you.
Ball 4.
Wait.
Take your base.
Wait. Roki! No. We put up one to answer.
3.
Roki! Stop selling, Roki. Jesus, Roki. We're talking about 76 wins Chicago Cubs. Or Chicago White Sox. And you're giving up a home run to Spencer Jones in the World Series. We're down 4-1. Roki, you just... Alright, we bring it back. Roki, you're done. You just fucking suck, buddy. Jesus Christ. Clase, please save us here. There we go. Clase, give us another good inning. There we go. Alright, we're hopping in. We're hopping into Game 7 versus 76-win team in the World Series. Wow. 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 I don't know how they made it this far. How are they? They're the 3 seed because they won the division. They're bringing in Grant. Oh, Grant! I can't hit Grant Taylor. All right, we're in for a rough one here. Oh, okay.
Ball 1.
Hi, Young Kim. Bless us. Bless our entire bloodline. That's not it. That's gonna be out number 1. If we lose to the White Sox, I might never play this game again. Steven Kwan, our 2-hitter, do a job. Come on, just get on base. Perfect. 103. At least get over his head. Yes, there we go. We got a double. Stevie Kwan is slow. You better get there. All right.
He's safe.
Time run on second. 1 out. This is the time to strike here. Will Smith, World Series legend. Come on. Let's get it done. Will Smith, 99. That's over his head, right? No, it's not. It's Spencer Jones' tall ass, I think. All right, 2 outs, runner on third. This is our shot right here. I need that ball to get in a gap somewhere. We have Kyle Schwarber hitting 294 thus far. Come on. I'm not asking for a home run, even though you're really a home run or strikeout guy. I'm just asking for a hit. Just any type of hit. All right, that's fine.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
2-0. Kyle Schwarber, a true 2 outcome, or what's it? 2 outcome or 3 outcome, whatever it is. He is that. That is Ched. 97 right by me.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Schwarber, just hit the ball. Nope.
3 balls,
All right.
1 strike.
3-1 count for Jacob Wilson on deck. I don't mind Jacob Wilson in this situation, but Schwarber, come on. Schwarber, 110. Just can't get through. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. We are in danger of actually just losing this game.
Out. 3.
All right. We got 3 outs to get 1. They're bringing in Brian Hudson. Jacob Wilson, I need you on base. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
I'll take a walk here. We've got Bubba Thompson, one of them on Bubba Thompson, sorry, on the bench. And that's going to be out number 1 because I missed the fastball down the middle.
He's out.
Looks like we're in trouble here. Brent Rooker. Like I said, I just need someone on base. We got Bubba Thompson who can steal bases. Oh, that's the one. I might actually choke this. Game. Nope.
Ball.
We don't want that one. Come on, Brent. Just a single. I'm not asking you to tie it up right here. Just asking for a single. There we go.
Ball 2.
2-1. We'll take a 2-1 count. He only throws 3 pitches. 3-1. Come on.
Ball 3.
I'll take a walk here. Andujar on deck. I'll take a walk. All right, you know what? That's a good pitch to hit, but not the one I want. Brent, 3-2. That's ball 4, but that's all right. Too close to take. We like a battle swing here. They might have punched him on that. Don't take that chance. Come on, Brent. The 3-2 yet again. There we go. Brent Rooker with a double. Come on. We have a chance. And we're going to bring in Bubba Thompson. A single will probably score him. As long as they didn't use him, they didn't. I might try to steal third. That sounds stupid because it probably is, but Bubba Thompson, I need you on third base. I need to get there. Bubba, your entire life comes down to this one moment. I need you to steal base. This would be the clutch play of the game here.
Runner.
Get down. We're going to try it again. I didn't like the jump. Come on, Bubba Thompson, please. For your bloodline. There we go. Come on.
I got a
Come on, sack fly away from tying this ball game. Miguel Andujar, come through for us. Come through. Miguel Andujar, tie ball game. That is a double. We keep the inning alive. We're going to bring in Garrett Hampson. I'm not going to steal with him. But we're going to bring in Garrett Hampson. We have a chance. Winning run on second. Obviously, we're going to go to someone else. Yeah, it's going to be Garrett Hampson. Jackson Holiday is up. Respectfully, Jackson, don't take this the wrong way, but Edmundo Sosa is going to do a job for us. He's going to walk this off right here, right now. He is going to walk it off for us. Come on, Edmundo. I believe in you, bud. Little single. That ball smoked. 105. Get over his head. We are World Series champions. I can't believe we almost choked it to the 76-win White Sox. But we walk it off, bottom of the ninth. Oh my God, I have a headache. That was intense. Emmanuel Clase had a hell of a job. I mean, yeah. Wow. Brian Hudson, you are a Rockies legend at this point. We get it done. I mean, that was very nerve-wracking. For no reason. But, Edmundo Sosa, World Series MVP. He had 2 at-bats, and one of them was to walk it off. You know what? Give it to him. Brent Rooker, playoff MVP. That being said, we are 5 days down. We are 20% of the way done with this little mini-series. So, that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.